This is FinTech Futures at FinovateFall. I'm joined by Raj Koneru of Kore.ai. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent, I'm very well. Have you enjoyed the conference so far?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a great conference. I came here 8 or 9 years ago, and it's gone bigger and bigger.
Excellent, excellent. So your team are here then to conduct a demo session. Can you tell us a little bit more about your product and what new developments you're looking to showcase this year?
Sure. So we provide a conversational AI platform to large financial institutions and other types of companies. And along with that, we provide a pre-built solution for automating banking requests by customers. And along with that, we provide a contact center platform and an agent assist platform. So we attempt to automate the conversation with the customer, but also assist the agent, in helping the customer. So overall, trying to improve CSAT of the customer and the agent and reducing cost.
Excellent. So can you tell us a little bit more about the conversational AI space then and how Core is its position there?
Yeah, so the conversational AI space has blossomed into a pretty large space now over the last 4 or 5 years. It was pretty early on, about 8 years ago. But with the advent of NLP and the cloud, computing at large scale became available, which enabled NLP to come into its own. So the space is huge. The expected enterprise spending on conversational AI is expected to grow to about 45 billion in 5 years. And Kore.ai, we're a 9-year-old company. We were rated as the #1 leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for enterprise conversational AI platforms, which came out this year. So we lead this space in terms of technology and products and solutions to apply conversational AI for customer-facing use cases and employee-facing use cases and be able to get the benefits from them.
Excellent. So what are some of the main benefits for businesses looking to use conversational AI then? How are banks looking to use the technology?
Well, one of the main things is automation. So customers of a bank expect to engage with the bank in multiple channels today, multiple digital channels, messaging channels, websites, mobile apps, email, SMS. They also expect to engage through voice, through the IVR, which is a traditional channel, and also through Google Assistant and all those things. So conversational AI enables you to automate that conversation wherever it may happen. So that's one key piece. But the second thing is, from a customer point of view, they don't have to wait on hold. They don't have to be, tossed around to different agents. They don't have to repeat themselves. So they get the information, what they need, then and there. They get their questions answered. So the speed of business improves. And lastly, from an enterprise perspective, that automation leads to reduced cost and the ability to scale. I mean, banks are growing. Digital engagement is super important. So they're all transforming digitally, and conversational AI is the forefront of that transformation.
Excellent, excellent. Can you tell us a little bit more about your banking solution and your recently launched pay-as-you-go models?
Yeah, so Bank Assist is something that we took our domain expertise to build. We identified 200 different things that a customer may ask a bank in one of the channels. And we built a pre-trained model to understand the customer no matter how they may say something, and then be able to fulfill that request. So that took about a year and a half or so to build out. But what that does for a bank or a credit union is to instantly deploy Bank Assist. We've pre-integrated it with various core banking solutions from FIS, Fiserv, Jack Henry, and so on and so forth. So you can deploy it with very little configuration. You can customize it to your needs. And with the underlying Kore.ai XO platform, you can extend it with additional things that you may want to add. So the speed to market is huge. And then it's based on a consumption model. So if you're a small bank, you get 10,000 requests a month, versus you're a mid-sized bank, you get 100,000. And if you're a large bank, you get many millions of requests a month. You pay based on how much you use, as opposed to a big upfront license fee, to be able to deploy the solution.
So obviously banks and financial services have been a big sector for you. You worked a lot with banks even before the pandemic. But how have you been working with them during the pandemic and now post-pandemic? And are you seeing an increased demand for this kind of technology now?
Yes, because customer service requests went up during the pandemic. I mean, we work with the 4th largest bank in the US. and their requests went up by about 15% into their voice channel. And they obviously didn't have voice agents to answer those calls. So when somebody called the voice channel, we deflected them to chat because they had chat agents, and they already had a chat bot built on our platform. So the chat bot could receive that request, service it, and what it couldn't service would go to the chat agents. So by using our platform, you can move a customer from one channel to another channel because we support over 40 plus channels. And that's one way that we help this customer. But beyond that, we also have another very large bank, top 10 bank in the US, that were requesting customers to take an appointment to come to the branch during COVID. But they didn't have a way for the customers to request an appointment other than through their website. So they launched an SMS-based branch appointment, scheduling bot, which got tremendous usage, and that enabled customers to schedule an appointment, go to the branch, or reschedule it, or cancel it, which made the branch operations efficient, but also made the life easy for the customer.
So with more financial processes moving online, customers are often missing out on that human element. Do you think this technology bridges that gap?
It does in many ways because conversational AI is natural language based. When people think about digital transformation, they think, oh, I'm going to give them a screen and I'm going to teach the customer how to use that screen to do what they want and be self-serviced. Whereas conversational AI allows the customer to speak to the machine much like they would speak to a human. And the bot can show empathy, the bot can sense sentiment, the bot can take you in the direction that you want to go. So it is replicating your best agent in that sense. So you're not losing anything by engaging with the bot, but more importantly, if the bot cannot help you, it will bring you to a human agent and it will turn around. The same bot that helped the customer, the bank assist bot, turns around and starts helping the agent to service the customer. So you get the double impact of automation, customer satisfaction with automation, and agent satisfaction and agent automation, which reduces the overall cost.
Excellent. And how has Core gone about developing this technology to ensure accuracy?
So we invested heavily in NLP. We built our own NLP engines. Most everybody in the world use deep neural networks to be able to predict what a customer's intent may be. We use one of those. In fact, we provide 14 different deep neural networks to be able to understand what a user says. But we also created a semantic engine, what we call a fundamental meaning engine, and a knowledge graph engine with an ontology base for it. So you train 3 different engines, basically, when you train your bot. Now, we've pre-trained it for most commonly, uttered things, if you will, basically. So when a user says something, it goes to all 3 engines. Each engine gives a score. Now, each engine does NLP differently. So you get the benefit of different methodologies of NLP, and then we resolve the score with an algorithm to find the winning intent. So this is a patent pending capability that we developed, which results in, with less training data, you can get accuracy levels of 95% of or above in understanding what a user is saying.
Excellent, excellent. So, and if I'm correct, then there's over 1,000 vendors out there offering conversational AI technology. What makes Core different then, and tell us about some of the maybe why banks are choosing to use Core AI?
Well, simple answer, right? If you believe Gartner, we're number 1 of those 1,000, basically. So we are the best at this in this space. We've invested heavily in this space. We have over 500 people in R&D. We go deep. We have the broadest and deepest planet deepest platform on the planet for this technology. And we are deployed at scale. We automate over 300 million interactions for this 4th largest bank in the US. We automate over 100 million transactions for a large health insurance company, basically. So the ability to understand is the key to everything. And we've invested more than anybody else in that space, and we continue to invest in that. But in addition to that, making it easy for an enterprise to be able to build something on our platform or take something pre-built like Bank Assist and deploy is the core of what we do, basically. So our platform is no code, Bank Assist is pre-built. We can get it up and running in days and weeks as opposed to months and years.
Excellent. Thank you so much for talking to us, Raj. It's been great speaking to you.
Take care now.